This is the game. We're an operator of the FBI. FBI Most Wanted. Please consult the latest FBI Most Wanted list. Reminder, if you discover any information during your shift that might help the FBI, inform your supervisor at once. Name, Fred Smorkinski. Wanted for...
Tanner,
I'm trying to read, bro.
I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Barry Walker.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, hello to you too.
God damn it. Who are you?
Operator Tanner at your service.
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
I don't need your life story, sir. Just tell me the facts of the case.
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Dryfield and Little Green Men?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Oh, well, screw you too, buddy.
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Hold up, guys. I'm getting a call from my friend. Okay, Connie Moore, the victim. Okay. Transcript. Agent Barry Walker, can you tell us more about the day disappeared Connie? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. Agent, and is that your camera? More, yes it is. Agent, what else do you remember about that day in the desert? More, well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that it's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, they shipped the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over there and see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go to where it landed. Agent, then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Agent, was there someone with you in this room? More. I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were all there, all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? God damn, how long is this? I'm not trying to read a whole essay. About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? There are these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing. Maybe because of the drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. And I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay, phone. The locations of the phone. Okay. So the blue are the last ping, and the green are the first ping since disappearance. So the phone started here, and then, oh wait, no, sorry, it started here, and then she walked over here. Oh, guys, I'm retarded. These blue ones are the pings before she disappeared. These are the ones after she disappeared. So, 8:45, she left town and went to the mountains. Around 9:19. Oh, around 9:19, she took her first picture of the mountains. 9:43, she took another picture. And then 10:13, she took a picture of a UFO, but that was on. No, you're fine. I'm talking to myself and stream. This picture's from 2:21, but she disappeared on 2:05. And then didn't reappear until 3:05. So how did she take a picture at 2:21 if she disappeared on 2:05? It's the operator. Yeah, I'm an FBI agent, bro. Or FDI, my bad. But I'm actually sucking. I'm federal. What is Federal Department of Investigation is what it's called in the game. The phone recordings don't make any sense. Ugh. I'm actually so confused. Find inconsistency. Oh, no, wait. No. Cancel.
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I realized. Find inconsistency. This is the first mission after the tutorial. Yep. And Connie Moore has gone missing, right? And I had to find the inconsistency in her story because there's no way she actually saw a UFO. She went missing on 2:05 and didn't reappear until, like, the date, month 2, day 5. She didn't reappear till the next month, right? But she took a picture of the UFO, which was supposed to be taken on the same day that she disappeared, but it was taken on 2/21, the month 2, day 21. So, you know, that bitch is lying.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Yes, sir. Find photo location. I got that. $10:13. So it's gonna be Right there.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Oh, everything just went black. And it looks like my computer is rebooting. Not actually in real life, I just mean in the game. What the heck? Trinity came over. Hacked. I'm hacked by Hal. Oh, he's one of the most wanted. Oh, Trinity came over and I taught her how to play Fortnite on stream. Yeah. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. I got it for free. It's free on Epic Games website right now. I don't know if it's on Xbox, actually. You're hacking into the FDI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to. But since you guys aren't really doing your jobs... What are you talking about? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Yeah. Who's Henry Jenkins? The victim you didn't even analyze in the footage from the bar, Evan. You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? The abducted woman name is on the list in the guy's jacket. The abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Did you kidnap them, Hal? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go to me more. What?
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Oh, now, oh my God, do I tell the truth and tell my supervisor that Hal hacked my terminal? Or do I lie and say my computer crashed? Yeah, but Hal seems like he's actually trying to help. But I'm pretty sure he's on the FDI most wanted list. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's fucked. I don't know. I actually don't know. We're gonna lie. We're gonna lie.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
You gonna watch Star Wars? You're not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. What? What's going on? My vision's all blurry. What is going on? Smoking a cig. That's what he was doing in game. Who hurt you? Yeah, you're right. There's a permanent little white dot on my screen because I accidentally stabbed my monitor with my katana. I'm joking. Gosh. It was a joke, Seamus. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I just have you muted because I just have you muted because you're drunk.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for? Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him.
Yes.
Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything. Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards
What are you
right,
talking about, bro?
maybe, just maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan. Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Of course I remember.
So I
What?
checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot.
What?
Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, The garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells.
That is
That's the good
wild,
news.
bro.
The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing. Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
What? G.G. Wells? What are you talking about? We're watching the footage, and the footage cuts out. And the footage comes back, but Wells is dead. Okay. I don't see any differences other than him being dead and the blood coming out. And then there's blood on... So he gets shot and then falls. And there's blood on the pillar right here. And you can see the blood come out of him. But other than that, what is different? Genuinely, I don't see anything different. Behind the pillar? What do you mean behind the pillar? Have you played this game before? What? No, not you. Dominus Curlisius, a.k.a. Canton. Okay. Love you, Seamus. No, you have not played this game before. Oh. Sweet little princess. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Okay, sorry. I was talking to Seamus. You guys couldn't hear him. Look, hold on. You're saying... Oh, my God, I hate... Okay. You're saying behind the pillar, right? You're talking about, like, right here? I'm not seeing... What pillar? There's movement behind the pillar in the first part. You talking about this guy? This is the guy that's dead. Oh my God. I'm so confused. Fingerprints. Oh, wait. There is a difference. There is a difference. The lighting at the beginning of the video, but it's off at the end. The light is off in the second part.
I'm gonna check this out.
I don't know how I didn't notice that. That's so obvious.
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Oh, wow.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
It's a... Okay. You guys can kind of see that. You guys couldn't really see what's messing with the light, though. I need to remember to bring things over here. Okay. Looks like a 45 caliber round.
Caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
For more info on the killer. It's Hal! Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. Go on. I'm not interested, Hal. Oh well, you should be. You see, we share a common goal, you and me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll help you with this Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? Why would I help a criminal? Because, as I already said, we share a goal. And because, without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Wells' killer will be on the loose. And, sadly, you'll never climb the ranks of the FDI. How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean, all of the footage. How did you get that? I don't know. I have time to go. I don't know. I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand it anyway. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need an answer, and I need it now. Pendle could use my help, so I guess, yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pull this big juicy missing part back in so you can, so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. But won't this look suspicious? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. Hal sounds like he's in trouble. He kind of does. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So do we have a deal? Okay. Do we strike a deal? Do we have a deal and we acknowledge that? Or do we just say no? Or is it a no, or are we going to take the deal, you guys? Hal does sound like he's in trouble because he is basically... He's trying to sound menacing while begging us for more information. Or, sorry, he's sounding intimidation while begging us for our help. I think we take the deal. I'm gonna take the deal. We have a deal, Hal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Done. All right. The missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then. And then he signed off. Am I being too loud? Okay. Okay. Love you. You're fine. Someone hit him. Or not hit him. Someone came up. He looks like he walks up to them and gets shot. That looks like clearing a photo to get maybe an ID. No.
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Okay, that's a 1999 red Dodge Charger. Said share the image. Okay.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered
Well,
the missing
this
parts.
is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job, Agent. Now, about that debt, Evan. Already? I'll help you later. Let's just get this over with. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 1-877-222-1998. Nose Kier. That was fast. That was fast. Said open my terminal. Call. Oops. Call 1-877-222-1998. No secure.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What is this about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little so then, what did you do?
So, I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. It wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
I do not meet the necessary clearance level to view Mia Cole.
I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway. You just have to trust me.
GG Random Lady!
The human DB. The husband's name is Sasha.
Sasha.
And Mia Cole. Please.
So the husband is Russian. I put a slash in there. Oops. It's probably gonna find nothing. Yeah. Sasha Cole, all redacted.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Proof fire was not an accident.
You'll
How can we
take a look
access
then?
their files?
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Fuck me. How can I access the Cole files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. Yeah? Good night, Dad. I love you too. How can I access the Cole files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing, so it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. But I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Not in this chat, Evan. In the chat with the Andrews. No offense, but how did you get this job? Shut up. Are there differences in these? Oh, there are differences. Okay. Question mark? Okay. So it's not the top one. Slash question mark equals D W N L D underscore F L whatever S E L E C from cases where ID. It's this one.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Yes, he does. Ash sample, wedding picture. Wedding picture. Husband's face is destroyed. Mia Cole. Rank. Sasha. And the inscription says Sasha and Mia is engraved on the side. Ash sample. You have open chemical sample. Okay, hold up. Ash sample. You have open chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Please review the user manual relative to the chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. You can find those documents on your personal drive. Documents/chem scan. Okay. User manual. Okay. How to use. Open the sample and the dedicated ChemScan software. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. How to use. Oh, wait. There's more down here. Okay. For a solid sample, set the ion size to 2. Delta V. For an organic sample, is ash is non-organic. Same way in grams times 100. So 4.2 times 100. 420. That was pretty obvious. Threshold. You guys can't really see this. This is behind my camera. Threshold. The threshold, here, I'll remove this over here. The threshold depends, and we'll move the calculator over here. You guys don't really need to see that, and we'll delete that so I can do this. There we go. Threshold. The threshold value will depend on the delta V and the sample type. For a liquid sample, for a solid sample, the threshold should be set to half the delta V. Okay, 210. And then matrix size. The default value of the matrix size is 5. If you're using an older version of the chem, you must set the matrix size. Okay, version 1.3 or lower, you must set the matrix size to 4. Okay, so it's going to be 5 then. Because this is 1.4. 1.04. Those values are going... Okay, let's start. Ion size 2 is wrong. Oh, I put for a liquid. Ion size typically around 6. If the material is organic, the ion size must be 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. So 6. I figured it out, guys. Analysis in progress. I read this and then for some reason thought it was over. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be 1. Okay, those values are going to be used by the data report. Okay. Oh my god. .5 is the pH. The CCVT is 901. Frequencies plus wait, what? Okay. What? Oh, okay. One, two, three. There's 4. There's not 5. There must be between 1 and 5. Okay. 1.51. Here, we'll go in highest lows because I don't know if that matters. 9.26. 2.45. 1.57. And 10.2. 10.6, we'll say. Roughly. Calculate. Composition 1, cellulose. Composition 2, gasoline. Other non-identifiable residue less than 5%. There are traces of gasoline in the fire.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you gonna do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me.
What's going on?
I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her music.
Am I passing out? What is going on?
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
I don't know what happened.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Yeah, I have that feeling too. Catherine Andrews. So let's give them a... hey, so you found evidence proving the fire. Okay, there's her picture. Cool. Hey, so you found evidence providing the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? I want to do my job, Hal. That's it. But solving cases is doing your job. So is making sure victims get the justice they deserve. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason to make my life a living hell to earn a few extra bucks, I have literally no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep. Director Trench is calling me. Be careful.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course, Director Trench.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You
Yes.
want to tell me why?
I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, I used to work there. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 4:55 p.m. New day, new cases.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is Operator
The same
Tanner.
Operator Tanner from before?
Yes, sir.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
The desert heat.
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved, put there for a reason, you know? So,
Okay.
I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced
What?
stage decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses are
Hard
out
to
there?
say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and a
Yeah,
skeleton.
Messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I
Aw.
won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Consider it done.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About
Roswell?
goddamn time.
Identify the body. I don't have the access to view this profile.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. Welcome to the facility. Gabby. What?
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
Jenkins? I didn't mean to click on his face again. Henry Jenkins, class. Where did he work for? R&D director. BM Technologies. Okay. Let's open our human database. Let's look for a Gabby. Let's look for a Gabby Jenkins, maybe? No results found. Okay. The facility is what's called. The facility. Badge. So that's where her face was. Identify the body. The facility is capitalized. Let's go to the bar list. Let's look for a Gabby. 2 occurrences. Gabby Bruce and Gabby Mills.
Are you positive about this one, Tanner? Check this name on the database to make sure it's the right person.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Gabby Bruce. Missing, age 9. It's Gabby Bruce. Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name is on a list from another case like Connie's.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence. Gabby Bruce. How is that not proof? She's missing. She is 9 years old. She's female. Just like this. Just like I said.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bone. to 8 months. Further testing and analysis of decomposition.
How is that not proof? Coroner says subject is female and 9 years old. Gabby Bruce is 9 years old. No picture found. Okay. And now what about the name list? Human database. What was the other Gabby? Gabby Mills. Okay, Gabby Mills is a man that was 64 years old. Okay, so it's Gabby Bruce. BM Technologies, Class S, okay. Let's go back to the human database. Henry Jenkins. I can't look at anything. I don't have the necessary clearance. But yeah, this is Henry Jenkins. Her face has been ripped out. This is his badge. There's got to be something with his badge or something. Okay, so we need concrete proof that it's her. That's Gabby. Let's open the human database. Gabby, what was it? Bruce. Okay. There's Gabby Bruce. Yeah, right here.
I'll be damned.
I was looking too deep.
9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going
Yes, sir.
on out here? And
I don't
what's
know.
the connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Quinton. Yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? Dead? Dead? Braden. Oh, I wasn't typing. Braden Brady. Missing. It means you're missing. It means you're missing. I gotta actually open the list and type in a name. Zachary Clark. Let's do Bella Richards. Missing. Crossed out means the person is
Must be
missing.
about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's
They
that?
found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Open the second floppy disk.
There you go.
Password locked. Okay. Okay. R&D, Dr. Spence. Oh my god. Key unlock. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's open. Shit. Quentin Spence. He also works at BM Technologies.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition.
2 to 3 months.
At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Let's open the first floppy, get study. FMP. Okay, yeah. The AMPA receptor is crucial component of excitatory. Okay, oh my god. To unlock full potential. What? To unlock the full potential, 66.72 kilohertz minimum, 105 kilohertz maximum. You get what I'm putting down here? We found that to unlock full potential. Oh, you guys can't see that one's right there. To unlock the full potential, 66 point 105. Oh, 1056, 105. Shit, I'm gonna need help on this one.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those two files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those two files open and see if you can do something with them.
Yeah. What? You don't make any sense. Checking those two files. Okay. So are we talking about this? We have FMP. Oh wait. Okay. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see it. Okay. The graph displays the results. What the fuck? The graph displays the results of a study investigating the effects of FMP 1138 on synaptic connectivity in vitro. The study aimed to explore whether FMP 1138 could enhance synaptic transmission and promote the formation of new synapses. The graph shows the mean frequency and amplitude of excitatory photosynaptic currents (EPSC) in cultured neurons under control conditions and after treatment with FMP 1138. The results demonstrate that FMP 1138 significantly increased the frequencies and amplitude of EPSC, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP 1138 has potential to improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity. No, unlike Dr. Isles and this result paper, I will use Little Endian standard. Okay. Files use... Wait. To unlock the files, use 105 Indian. Oh my god, I can put letters in here. Oh my god. Oh my, I just realized y'all couldn't see that. Look, I noticed how this file, I noticed how this file had this, right? And if you look at the, if you look at this, it sees key and this, and then it says FMP 1138 and Res 2. This is FMP 1138, and this is Res 2. And if you put them next to each other to where it matches the cover, it says to unlock the files, use 105 Ian, I don't know. Endian. And then I noticed this said Isles use Indian. Right? And I was like, okay, so if I put those next to each other, boom, files. That's actually insane. My confession. What? If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living, and that I've been buried in the Dryfield Desert like other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone you can to make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I'm sick, so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I'm ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you have the power to stop this. Biome Facility, 22 East Border Street. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Well, I don't know what they want me to... Find next step. What do you mean by next step? Spence worked at the Biome facility. It's here.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care of yourself, Agent Walker. That was insane.
Poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Look, about yesterday, this business with the Cole files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
I absolutely understand, Mike.
Thanks. Guess the FBI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I?
Yeah.
Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Beer sounds really good, Mike.
Operator Tanner, that you?
Still me, Agent Walker.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
Wait, what happened?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a goddamn operator program.
What do we do now?
Well,
I'm not the mole. I didn't tell Hal anything.
The remaining evidence back at the department, but I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Suddenly a fire alarm started. It's another no match. So you guys can see it's another no match. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy from the car. If we... Yeah, it's the same guy. That's the only thing I have, though. It's also about the only thing I can track. I didn't mean to click that. That's definitely the same guy. I think he's even wearing the same outfit. Yeah, he's wearing the same outfit. Walks into the case, walks out without it. A man entered with a jerry can.
Box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No match in the database.
Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Yes, sir. Just need the magic word.
Operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
Yes, sir. How the first responders get in?
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
I'll find the code for you, Agent. Zero, 1, 4. Zero, 1, 4, 4, 8, 5.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in.
Let's go.
Damn it. The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Well, let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What exactly am I looking
Anything
for?
that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right? Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
What do you mean, what the? Connie?
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. Beats me. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway. Nope. Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire. Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful, Agent. Wait. Whoa, take it easy. What do you want, Hal? Just when I'm starting to miss you. Don't contact Pendle. Can we stop with the all caps? Agent Walker, though really grumpy, is right. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinky little mole, Evan. It could be Skinner. What do you think it is? I don't know, but I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring the ghost. A 2-for-1 Hal special. The ghost, who is that? Oh, he murdered Wells and set fire to the biome facility. I'm pretty sure BioM facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole too. Can I know the plan, Hal? Go on, tell me the plan. So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I cannot hack into. So what do we do then? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's the phase 1. What's phase 2? But I'll talk more about that later. By we, you actually mean... I can't get in the evidence room. Are you confident this will work? How will you... I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Okay. I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access, permission. It's go time. So just use my badge. What is it? So I just use my badge? You just use your badge. Now, chop chop, Evan. This better be worth it. I forgot to Authentication successful. Help! Hal, is it you? Oh, did I accidentally click? Hal, is it you? Yes, it's me. Phew, your badge worked. Wait, you weren't sure that would work? If you can't access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? I can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDI network. You'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. I don't see the files anywhere. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do something on my end, actually. Just a sec. Try. Can list other okay. Okay. I love this sound. What up, Tungle? Was that the only thing that was hidden? I'm confused. What up, Tungle? I love this sound so much. This evidence is locked. I'm confused. Okay. Why, I'm confused. Oh, it's been reverted to the previous version. We just, if you're confused as to what just happened, people below, we just went into the evidence room and we changed evidence that had been redacted to be unredacted, so Hal, the guy who's hacked into my computer, can access it. Back to our desk. What took you so long? You said act natural. The drive looks a little damaged. Probably from the fire, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out the Jenkins list and see what name they redacted. I'm kind of nervous. That's insane. It means what, Hal? If what Agent Walker said about the circle of names is true, then Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's files for Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folder first. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're gonna have to work a little more. Please stop. Sir, we've noticed that you used your badge ID as your password. We recognize the convenience of the... Wait. Yes! I know how to get in now. Security risk, right? And it is a big security risk, because I now have his password, because I have a picture of his ID. We've noticed that you use your badge ID. What was his badge ID be? This bottom number? We recognize the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Sincerely, Samaj Henderson, Head of IT. What? It was Jenkins' badge number? Older people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Now, let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's files we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. A piece of information. An address, maybe. Something. Find address for trap. Overview. Subject, Connie Moore. Admission. Center biome for... Okay. Initial, Connie was spotted by the disposal team near DFDB site around 11:35 a.m. and apprehended around 11:50 a.m. She will be used as a subject for the MKV-1 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Objective: seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Her memory of the events leading up to this moment. Anchors. Her memory of the events leading up to this moment. Other recent claims of alien abductions in Dryfield. Subjects inherit belief and interest in supernatural. Notes. New MK... 6 samples arrived. We'll keep the same dosage as MK5. With 3 milligrams, 10... Oh my god. With 3 milligrams session for 1 or 2 sessions per day, depending on subject reaction. After the first session, we noticed the same side effects as usual. Fever is 30% higher than MK5 average, but that was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given the high fever, only 1 session was undertaken. Fever increased by yet another 10%, only 1 session. Fever is starting to decrease. ATH about 48 hours. Stripped down? No. ATH about 48 hours after first injection matches previous observations of MK5. Man, please. Nah, dude. $30. We'll aim for 2 sessions tomorrow. 2 sessions. Fever is stable, although still a bit high compared to MK5. Fever decreased a bit, but will probably remain around the same level until the end. Subject is confused. 2 days ahead of schedule compared to MK5. Started phase 2. Oh my god. How about 1 nip for a sec? Oh, you're gonna love this. That's an amazing transition. There. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. I'm jerking it under the table and you would have no clue. I'm jerking it. I'm jerking it. I'm jerking it under my table right now. I'm jerking it. Thank you, man. Thank you, Pimp. Crazy transition, though. The transition's amazing. I filmed that video so long ago, and I was going to make it my transition, and I just recently found it on my computer. Okay. Back to the game, chat. Guys, if you can't tell, we've hacked into the computer of a FBI agent. As you can see by this right here. And we're talking to this guy, Hal. What game am I playing? It's called The Operator. I am an agent for the FBI. Well, I'm an operator for the FBI, so I help agents with, like, facial recognition and stuff. And this guy, Hal, has hacked my computer and is helping me by figuring out that my agency is actually not as good as I thought it was. Okay, started phase 2. Okay, let me catch you up a little bit, Damien. Let me catch you up. It's actually really interesting. So, we got our first case. It was a bar. This man came in, shot this guy, and left. This guy is Henry Jenkins. Okay. Our next, oh, and the guy, Henry Jenkins, had a list of names. This list of names, all the ones that are crossed out are people that are dead. All the people that are circled are people that have survived. Okay? And basically, this guy, he works for a company. Bio M. You just got an ad? Fuck me. Is the ad over yet? Anyways, he has a list. He has a list of people. He works for this company, Bio M, and they're trying to make this this chemical thing, right? That's supposed to make humans better. And basically, this is his list of test subjects. All the ones that are crossed out are dead, and all the ones that are circled survive the test, right? And so, and then in this parking lot, okay, we get a man who gets shot. This man right here, you can't really tell who he is, but he gets shot, right? That man was on Henry's list. And the guy who killed him also started a fire at the facility that he worked at. So basically, it's a huge web of like murders that I'm helping to solve, but they all end up connected. And basically, there's a big desert out there where it's full of stuff, and the desert has a bunch of rocks all over it, and underneath every rock is a dead body from Henry's test subjects. It's all of his test subjects. Okay, start phase 2. Subject seems very active. Phase 2 is over. Phase 3 is ready to begin. Probably tomorrow. We'll need photographic fakes ASAP, waiting for identical weather conditions. Phase 3 begins. We'll focus on the DFDB objective until we have the photography. Subject's perception of the DFDB site is already modified. Rain finally stopped, most likely able to produce photographic fake tomorrow. Finally have photographic efforts. Original photograph has been replaced by ersatz. Subject's memory of picture is altered. MK6 shows at least 25% efficiency. So yeah, they're working on this MK Mark 6 of this stuff, and it just messes with people's brains. It shows at least a 25% efficiency boost as MK5. Objectives are attached to anchors. We're ready for phase 4. Confusion stopped. Phase 4 begins. Control sessions are fine. Some hesitations, but since anchors are strongly aligned with objectives, appears to be working. Phase 4 is over. Objectives are now deeply rooted. Final injection this morning. Subject is sedated and will remain so until fever stopped. Fever stopped. Sedation stopped. Subject will be released into desert this afternoon. MK6 is very promising. 30% more efficient overall, but 40% more fever, which is going to be a problem for the most fragile subjects. We'll keep MK5 as the standard for now, aiming for MK7 to address the issues with the fever. Find an address. Send the report to 442 Wakehurst Avenue. Boom. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect. Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what, Hal? Now it's time for phase 2. We have 2 agents looking for the ghosts. For the ghost. Walker and Pendle. Time we put them to use. Let me check something. Okay. Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between The agents and operators will see it. I have to contact Skinner if he's the mole. What about contacting Walker? Don't contact Agent Walker. It'll draw too much attention. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I have information for Agent Pendle, sir. I need to contact Agent
What
Pendle,
is this
sir.
regarding?
An address linked to the murder of Wells. Information that Agent Walker found. It's extremely confidential. What do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Agent Walker has an update on Pendle's case. Extremely confidential,
Are
sir.
you forgetting that I'm your supervisor, Tanner? I'm starting to have serious doubts about your
I
future
forgot.
with the operator program. This time, I'll forward your call. The next time, I'm not so sure.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells' killer committing arson via a case Walker is
What?
working.
You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Yes, I got an address linked to Jenkins.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it.
442 Wakehurst Avenue, Spring Valley, New York.
Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
I think it's Jenkins' lab where Wells' killer has been spotted.
I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Yeah. I'll be waiting for your call. Be careful, he's dangerous.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
Great, talk to me, Agent.
The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now! It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head! Pendle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What do you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there?
Talk to me, Agent.
There's a bomb! This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's my third day! The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down!
Oh my god.
Gotta help me here.
Just hold on, Agent.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Skinner, pick up.
Yes, Operator Tanner? Stay calm, Tanner. Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means... you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator. I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important.
Oh my god.
Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Oh my god, it stopped typing. Keypad, display. Okay. About the bomb. Oh my god! Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each, a red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Oh my god, this is so much. Power module. Display number out of 4 wires each, red and a black. Okay. Numpad and display. 4 wires. Red. Black. Green. Yellow. Okay. Procedures. Power. Okay, if the explosive module is solid, remove the wire from the explosive so they do not cut. If the explosive module is liquid, okay. It's solid. Wait, about the bomb. Tell me the wires, tell me the display, tell me the numpad, tell me about the explosives. What type of explosive is it?
I'd say gasoline.
Gasoline.
Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the... Oh my god, wait, power. Power, where's the power? Battery. Black.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
God damn it, Operator Tanner! You didn't follow the guide. You failed to identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead. Firefighters are on their way, and Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FD.
Guys, I think I failed. Guys, I think I failed just a little. I think I died. I think I failed.
We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You better believe it. Now go home, Operator. I think you've done enough for today.
Can I restart? Okay.
there are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Okay. About the bomb. Tell me about... Okay, if the device is power module, tell me about the power. How, it has a green wire. Okay. How many wires are there?
The battery has 2 wires, a red and black.
Okay. About the bomb. Power.
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
Okay. Okay, the first step is get the bomb serial number. Okay. Get the bomb.
There are some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
See, I need the serial number. Okay, tell me about the display. What is it showing?
The time left. What do you think?
Okay, about the bomb. Oh my god. Numpad. How many buttons are there?
1 for each digit, and an enter, and a confirm button. 12 in total.
How am I supposed to... Okay. The first step... Okay. Autonomous devices require precise energy control through the device. Because of this, they often have several energy fail-safes that need to be counted before defusing the device. The first step is going to get the serial number. The bomb has a keyboard and display module. Type 000 and note the serial number displayed. Type 00 and note the serial numbers. Okay. Got the bomb. Get back. I want you to enter a code on the numpad. 0000. Confirm.
It says ABM.
ABM.
186511.
186511. Oh my god. ABM 186511. 1865. Okay. ABM 156. Okay. Okay. Serial number. If the device. Okay. Procedure. Okay. Automation taking devices. If the serial number XXX. If the serial number is FA or UA 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, no. ABM. The device controller module is manufactured by ABM Industries. The first step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow the procedure listed under column display procedure for these modules and these modules only. Once every module. Okay. True. Okay. True. Keypad. Okay. Model disconnect display. If the device is a multi-mass archetype, oh, what was it? Oh my god. Okay. I want you to power off the screen.
How do I do that? Wait. I see it. A little switch next to the screen. Okay, it's switched off.
Okay. No, not about the bomb. I want you to cut a wire. From the display, cut the yellow wire.
I hope you're right. All right.
Yes.
It's cut.
After that, cut the red.
Here goes, operator. It's done.
Oh my god. Okay. We have 13 minutes. Power on the screen.
I'm pressing the switch. The screen is still off, but I guess that's normal.
Okay. Power off the screen.
Okay, it's switched off.
Okay. Okay. Now we go to autonomous taking devices. Okay. Once every module in that. Okay. Okay, so we just did display. Keypad. In order to disconnect the keypad module safely, you must simply need to cut its yellow data wire. Okay, I want you to cut a wire, keypad, yellow wire.
Are you sure,
Yes.
operator?
Yes.
I hope you're right. Okay, I'm cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
I know. Okay. Okay. Receptor. Okay, I need for autonomous, the receptors are passive. Cut the receptor's yellow wire signal. Okay, I want you to cut a wire from the what are we on? Where's the receptor? What's a receptor? Receptor, what's the receptor? I don't know what the receptor is. Oh, it says optional. It says optional. Okay, the first step is disconnect every module that requires taking. For that, follow the procedure listed and disable procedure for the module. Once every module that requires taking has been disconnected, follow the procedure. Okay. The goal of this procedure is to disconnect the masses of every module, isolate them from, okay. To connect to the masses, we need to cut all the green wires mass of each module when such a wire is present, except for the power and explosive module, okay. Cut a wire from the display. Power and explosive. Cut the green wire.
Please, please, please. I'm still alive. For now, anyway.
Okay. I want you to cut a wire from the battery. Green wire.
Tanner, there is no wire like that in this module. Come on, man!
That's what it says! Cut the green wire, cut the green wire.
Alright, I'm cutting it. Done.
Okay. Okay. Follow this procedure. Wait, oh shit. 2. Okay. Okay, disconnect the power module safely by cutting its black wire. Cut a wire from the battery. Cut the black wire.
Here we go. I'm alive. Does that mean it worked?
Yes!
Oh God, thank you. I just need a few minutes. Maybe a vacation too.
I have to say, I'm impressed, Operator Tanner. Not many would have managed their way through a situation like that without the proper training. You saved the life of an FDI agent today, and preserved valuable evidence as well. Well done, Operator. I think I was wrong about you. Once you're done conversing with Agent Pendle, go home and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
That was actually so stressful. Oh. Grr! Dude, Jacob, you just missed the actual most stressful part of my day. What?
Operator, are you there?
Operator there. I'm here, Agent.
Thank you. You saved my life today.
Cutie. You done the same for me.
Look, Walker's apprehended Wells' killer. He's taking him back to the department where he'll interrogate him tomorrow. I don't know what we'll find here at the lab if we find anything at all, but I'll keep you in touch. Now I just need somebody to open this goddamn door. Thanks again, Operator.
I got you.
Bye, Operator.
I could open the door for her. This is new. Not this blurry, whatever. I mean, the heavy breathing is new. Probably just because we defused the bomb. Bubbles! So I'm watching TV. Shit. My penis itches. My penis itched. We had an answer from the girl who I saved.
Hey, Tanner. Man, I didn't sleep a wink last night. Just kept going over and over everything that happened at the lab. You know, you and Agent Walker saved my life. I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you back for that. But I haven't reached out just to get all cheesy on you. I got an update on the case. Oh yeah, you could say that. Much of it is still classified, given its ongoing status. But there are some things I can share since they're related to your caseload. Not sure I understand everything, but it looks like Jenkins was into some super shady memory research. I mean, it definitely wasn't FDA approved. I'm sending you the files now. Maybe it will clarify some things for you.
Trust me, I know a
I'll
lot
talk to you later,
more
Tanner.
than you do. Thank you, Agent. Can I move these around? Wait, I never got into I haven't gotten into these ones yet, and these are still recovering. Dear Eve, my dearest Eve, it's been 8 long years since our beloved Andrea left us, and 4 years since you left me. During this time, I've worked tirelessly in hopes of one day making this world a better place. today I finalized a contract for what I believe will be the final stage of my research. I've named the project after you, my darling. I don't know where the source of my funding is coming from, but it is of little importance as it has provided me with all the money that I will ever need to see my work through. I'm successful, which I believe I will be. If I'm successful, which I believe I'll be, people will no longer have to live with their traumas. Traumas and painful events can be erased from their mind. Imagine how wonderful that will be. If such a procedure has been available 8 years ago, neither you nor myself would have suffered the way we did when our beautiful 16-year-old daughter left this world, and you would still be alive to this day. I'll do what I have to complete my research. I'm so close, and even if I have to sacrifice 1,000 lives, as hard as that will be, it will be worth it, as millions one day will be saved. I love you, Eve, and I always will. Henry. Found in fridge, must remain refrigerated. Oh. I'm so happy she didn't blow up. Seriously, right now? I know you've been through a lot lately, but we're so close to finally getting some answers. So, after you proved the fire at Mia's was an accident, Andrews jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, she spotted something. Something she missed before. There's a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. That's really creepy. I'll spare you the technical details, but in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. It turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. No need to enter command? No longer needed. I found another back door.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Let me see what you have.
Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this, and then...
Allie?
All right. You should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Alexandra Hal? Allie Hal. There's no way that gets results. Yeah, that's what I thought. What if I just throw in Hal, is it gonna bring me to the most wanted? No. Okay. Video feed. This is live feed. This is going on right now. This is all I have. A bucket full of water. It looks like there's a water leak. A cat sleeping on a napkin. The wall's damaged. Type of damage often caused by a combination of humidity and vibration, such as from a nearby tramway. We got the window. A television. A pile of beer bottles. Oh. What? I'm the person being watched.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you? What? Alice. Okay. Where would it be? In the settings? What? You can lock it by using Alice as the password. Go ahead, Evan. Somewhere no one would look to think, at least not at first. Okay, so it's not those. Cases. No. What? Trash. The trash can. If you're reading this file, it's because I've trusted you enough to reveal my true identity. My name is Alice Truman, but you know me better as Hal.
I was an operator in the operator program under surveillance. Oh my god. Under the supervisor Xavier Skinner. In fact, I was operator that you replaced. I'd been an operator for only a few months when I started noticing strange occurrences. When I began to look into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters without putting my life in danger was to quit, or rather to not ruse suspicion, get fired from my job as an operator, which I did by pretending to be incompetent. On the outside, I adopted the alias Hal. By using the skills I learned even before my days at the FBI, I picked up investigation from where I left off. I'm a hacker, a damn good one too. But as good as I am, the FBI has proven a worthy adversary. With one of the most advanced security systems in the world, to access their system, I need someone on the inside, and that person is you. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered that the trash is the only part of the computer that's not reset between one operator leaving the program and another joining. So I left this file for you. I left this file there for you, and I have used your computer as the back door into the FBI terminal system. Thank you. And while there you are, now you know who I am. You can still leak my identity and get a nice fat reward and spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But now that you know what you know, I'm hoping that you'll continue to fight alongside me so that we can one day expose them, whoever they are, and however powerful they may be. So what do you say, Alice? You're a woman, Hal? All the best hackers are. I go by Al in the real world, Hal in the cyber one. I trust you, Hal. I know you're scared. I'm scared too. But we have to keep going, Evan. We have come so far. Speaking of which, I found more or less where the feed of your apartment is ending up. I'm not sure I want to know. It's ending up at the FBI headquarters. Evan, someone in your building is watching you. I don't get it. Why me? This signal is behind a closed network. Looks like our mole is an FBI superior, but I can't learn more from there. You're compromised, so we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. We'll sneak her into the part of the building where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she's there. What? This game is insane. Spinning is an understatement.
The people who were watching Mia are watching you?
Yeah.
What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what scares me.
Operator Tanner.
I'm here.
You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know, Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
What's the condition?
He says he'll only talk to you. You gotta do the questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is. Beats me, Tanner. Personally, I think No Name might be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing. I'm putting the phone down between me and our, little friend here.
Hello, Mr.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie, so don't.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a cooperative
What do you want to know?
individual, I'll answer this one for free. There are some things I'd like to clarify. Bits of information that I'm lacking. I have reason to believe that you, Mr. Tanner, can help me fill in those blanks. So, every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
I have no idea.
See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready.
Oh my god. Who's your contact in the FDI?
That subject is out of bounds. I never expose the persons I work for or with. That would be unprofessional.
Okay, fuck
you. You can ask me another question, Mr. Tanner.
What's your full name?
My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing
Okay.
what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner?
My friend?
Ah, I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner.
Why talk to me?
You're more involved in all this than you know. I need to be certain of what you're aware of and what you aren't. Again, you don't know what I know and what I don't. Lying is a very risky proposition. What do you know about Sasha Cole?
Shit. Shit. I've never heard that name in my life. Just sounds fake.
All right.
Who do you work for? Why'd you ask me about Mike?
It was a control question. I know about your relationship with him. I wanted to make sure that you would tell the truth. Maybe that answer disappoints you, but it's the truth. Anyway, it's my turn. How did you come to retrieve the missing footage from the garage?
By using our video software.
Ah, I see. Now you can ask me a question.
Who do you work for? Why'd you kill Ray Wells?
Wells?
The man in the parking garage.
Right. I hired him for a job. I needed to kill Jenkins, and I didn't want to expose myself. He was an easy target, an addict, a junkie, someone willing to do just about anything for a few dollars. We agreed to meet in the garage once the job was done. There, I killed him and erased the surveillance tape so that nothing could lead back to me. Or so I thought. And do you know Hal's true identity?
No.
Are you sure? That's too bad. That's all the information that I need. We're done here.
You owe me a question.
Well, I broke my promise. What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
I'll take things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name. Back to your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
Tell me if you learn anything. I think I low-key asked the wrong questions. And Andrews is in the building, Evan. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. So I should probably be reading this. But first, Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room, and we can find out who the mole is. Wait, why the server room? Once Andrews plugs in the server device that I gave her, it will give us access to every subnetwork in the FDI. Wherever the source of this video feed is, and whoever's behind it, we'll find out there. I can ask Mike for his help. No, I know Mike is your friend, but we have to handle this on our own. Contacting Trench will bring too much attention and alert the mole to our presence. This is our last chance. I understand. It's now or never. How Andrews memorized the floor plan, but let's give you access to the security cameras to assist her. Enjoy the peeping. One last thing. What? No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all, Evan. Maybe even better than I was.
Tanner, are you there? Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
Yes, I see you, Catherine.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
Stay calm, I'm on it. They must have changed it. Okay, change of plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor. Actually, no, code is needed to get inside. From there, you'll guide her to the emergency stairway, which she can use to go back up to the 11th. Got it. Go down
What?
to 8.
That's the
From there,
operator
use the
floor.
emergency
Can I bring
stairs.
you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
Okay, I'm sending the floor plan for 8. Evan, you'll have to guide her. Okay.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I
Okay.
guess you probably do, right? Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
Door to your left.
Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
Hallway to the right.
Okay. Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
Take the hallway on the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left.
All right.
I didn't know
see
she
the door to
I
the
you know
stairway.
that's what I
Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras.
Okay. I see her.
All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock.
Catherine's at the stairway door. Just a second. I'm checking something. Okay, she should be able to use her badge. Use your badge.
Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras. Someone's coming.
Oh shit.
Close call. Tell me when it's clear. Game on. Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You've got to be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FDI, but this is excessive.
Sorry, I'm in the zone. Are you serious, Alice? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. SSH space FDI period L11 period LCK dash space dash dash logs. I'm gonna try some codes, okay?
Try some codes? Seriously? That's
Yes.
our plan, Tanner?
Yes. Okay. Code footprint. Not enough digits. Okay. Go. Too many digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 5 digits long. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 5 are correct. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. Is that not right? What does this mean? What does that mean? I guess that means it's like not in the right place. So 5, 5. Alright, 5. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Wait. Oh wait, my bad. There's no 6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. 1, 2, 3, 7. I never did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong code again. 5, 5. Oops. There's a 7. There's a 7. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 7's in the right spot. 7, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, there's no 4. 7, 3, 5, 1, 2.
That worked. Okay, I'm going in. Are you
What
following
game
me
is
on the
this?
camera?
This is The Operator. Stuff. Okay, follow me on the camera. I think she's in the locker room. Yes.
I'm in. All right. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check.
I don't know what the path to the server room is. Is that this one? Someone's out front.
Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner.
Okay. Understood. Okay, someone's in front of the server room. What? I guess floor 11 changed their seating configuration. Send me the person's ID and I'll see what I can do. Okay, Rebecca Davis. Oh, Braxton, this game is kind of like the border security game. I forgot what it was called. It's kind of like that game, but you're in the FBI. Give me a few seconds and then play along, okay? Okay. Oh my god. Interesting. Yeah.
Rebecca Davis.
This is IT. Your computer has an issue.
Oh, who am I speaking to?
This is Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith?
I'm replacing him. The
And
system's
you said
lagging.
you're from IT? Is that it?
That's correct, Miss Davis.
Because on my computer it says you're an operator. Right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department?
Operators sometimes do
They
IT, ma'am.
I thought operators assisted field agents with their requests. I didn't know they installed firewall, too. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner.
He's out sick today. The flu.
Really? In the 10 years that I've known Chuck, he has never missed a single day.
This fucking
Not
bitch.
once. He's like the Iron Man of the FDI. But can we just put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back? You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue?
Your system's out of date.
Oh, this is about a systems update. Usually before you do an update, we receive a notice. But this time I didn't receive a notice. That's kind of weird.
I'm gonna fuck
And
this.
why does
Oh
it have
my
to be
god.
dealt with right now? During normal working hours?
She's following orders, Miss Davis.
Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation. So, what would I have to do to fix this issue?
Take a break. I'll take care of everything.
Take a break? That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much
Dude.
the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding. How long do you think this would take to fix?
Just a few minutes, ma'am.
Just a few minutes. Well, in that case, I think I'll stay here and read my magazine. It's a new magazine. It has that
Fuck
old
me.
magazine smell. Know what I mean?
Actually, it could take a while.
But you just said, look, maybe I'm overreacting, but little alarm bells are suddenly going off in my head. So just to be safe, I think I'll go report this interaction to security in person. I'm sure you can understand. Have a nice day.
We still got her to leave. I just drone strike her? Exactly. Well, you got away from her desk anyway. True that she's on her way to security, but we'll worry about that later, if we have to. Okay, Rebecca's gone.
Who?
I can close this terminal.
Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost picked this lock. Are you watching me?
No? Yes.
There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras.
I don't know where this camera is, lady. Oh, it's right there.
I'm in.
Huzzah!
All right, time to plug Alice's device in.
Yes.
Okay, it's plugged in.
Andrews is plugged into the device. It's working. We're finally going to find our mole. Dude! FDI threat level alert code red. Intruder detected on the premises. This is a lockdown. Set your desk, remain calm, and report your suspicious activity.
What's going on, Tanner?
It's a security threat.
Am I spotted?
I don't know. Is Andrews compromised? Is this because of Rebecca? No. I don't think they trigger an FDI white alarm for that. Has Andrews been spotted? No. She'd already be in cuffs if that were the case. Make sure Andrews stays put. I've almost found out who our mole is. It's not for you. Keep going. Who is our mole? Hal, are you there? Alice, talk to me. Yeah, I'm here. Who is the FDI's mole? I'm not sure you want to know. Evan, why wouldn't I? If I tell you, I'm afraid of what you might do. Who is it? It's Trench, who was my best friend who got me the job. Sorry, yeah, you're not caught up on the lore. Basically, Trench is my best friend. He's also like head-ish of this company, or not company, but he has a really high up role, and he is my friend. Mike Trench, my friend for many, many years. He got me this job. Mike? I'm looking for proof. Relay the news to Andrews. It's Mike.
Trench is working with
Trench
them.
is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top. Oh my god. I logged into his computer and found something. What? I'm reading an email. It says, Project Operator enters Phase 3 and Sasha and Cole is ready. If you need, consult the folder. The password is B21P1SC. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. The Sasha Cole file in the facility HDD that we covered. See what you can find there. Sasha Cole is a person whose house burnt down and she died in the fire. Her husband, Sasha is the father. His wife and baby burned down in a house, right? And we were helping Andrews with a case, with that case. And as we were leaving for the day, Trench stopped me and asked why I was looking into Sasha and his girlfriend, wife, or whatever, because I don't know, but I guess they're redacted and all. I don't have access to them and stuff. But this is my first time I'm gonna actually have access to their files. Okay, what's the password? B21P1SC.
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138 Mark V 2 hours.
1992. Yeah, this takes place in 1992.
All right. Let's begin.
This game takes place in 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner? Good. He's ready.
What? What? That is insane. Okay, so basically, as we started working at the FDI, we came across, the first case was at a bar. It was a Dr. Jenkins. Dr. Jenkins had a list on his body. The list had a name that was crossed off. The name ended up being Sasha Cole. Oh my God. But Jenkins was murdered because he was working on a memory wiping serum so you could alter someone's brain so they have different memories. He was making this because his wife and daughter both committed suicide. I can't say that word. Both committed suicide and he didn't want to remember that anymore. So he was making this formula. And it looks like we are Sasha Cole, and that is why Trench got so mad at us when we were looking up their name, because that's us. Wow. Oh my God, okay. The ghost has escaped and killed Trench. That's the reason for the alert. He's coming for you. Get out of there. What do the numbers mean? Even? Mean even? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do the numbers mean? Oh my God. Oh my God, what? Black Ops reference. Oh. He's coming for Mia. That was my wife's name. Yeah, MK Ultra. This is how the game always looks when you're not at your computer.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner?
Oh my god, wait, this means that Trench was never my friend. This means Trench was never my friend. I was Sasha. I'm Russian for one, because no American boy's name is Sasha, okay? But he had Jenkins implant into my mind that I am Tanner, and that Trench has been my best friend for years, and he just got me this job and actually I am a father who just witnessed his wife and baby get murdered, and so he erased that and gave me a whole new past. This is insane. I think I was just shot. I'm guessing that's my dead body. Bro might be the Winter Soldier. I'm guessing this is Hal. I'm guessing this is Hal. Do we take over as Hal, or does the game just end? Oh my god, Skinner's been working with Hal the whole time. Skinner, okay, so Hal is wanted. He is the most wanted on the FBI most wanted list, right? He's been working with Skinner, who is the highest up at this organ. He's my boss. Or I guess he was my boss. I'm dead now. What about Andrews? And are we exposed? I haven't heard from her, and I don't think so. I told you this would happen, Alice. We should never have included him. Damn, everyone's just spy now, huh? The ghost has used Evan's badge to get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. I'll warn security. I'll update our contact. Oh my god. Understood. Frame 1, connect Horizon. .news private. I have good news and bad news. The good? We discovered that Trench is the mole. He's been working for the organization maybe for years. The director of the FDI? Incredible. And the bad? One of my contacts was killed in the process, and the ghost has escaped. He's called the Ghost because he's had his identity wiped from existence. No fingerprints, nothing in any database anywhere. I don't know. Wait, are we compromised, Alice? I don't know. I'll keep you in touch. Skinner. Xavier, are you there? Xavier, are you there? Xavier Skinner. Okay. Skinner, Xavier, something like that. Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here, Al. How? Video connect. FDI. Oh. Intrusion detected. Alice Truman. So that's your name. Oh, shit. Hitman? Yeah, he has killed Skinner, and now he is... Yeah, now we're talking to the Hitman. Go fuck yourself. Yes, that's your name, alright. You should have left well enough alone, Alice. These deaths are all your fault. You won't get away with this. Oh, I doubt that very much. As I'm sure you'll soon end our connection. I'll say farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice, in person. We're exposed. Time to cut the cord. Understood. Well, we tried. Launch nuke protocol. So I think someone stopped our nuke protocol because it went to black before. Oh my god. Oh my god.